Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hello everybody, Anime Cappy here. And we got a video request from the same young lady. She had 2 requests. Who asked about becoming a spy. She didn't ask about becoming a spy. I put that in there. I think she should become a spy, frankly. You know, when I was younger, my stepdad said I should get into media. I had a flair, I had a camera prep. I'm like, yeah, no, I want to be an economist. And what ends up happening? I'm a fucking ballroom dancer, now this. Some people are right. They see things that you don't. And you think, no, there's no way I could possibly, because you don't think you're special, and you're not. You just happen to have these traits that make it that you'd be good at that. So, anyway. Hello, Aaron. I'm the 23-year-old Chinese girl living in South Korea. I met a Canadian 33-year-old guy recently, and I think he's the perfect guy for me. My relation goal is to get married at the competitive age before 30. See, this girl knows she ain't fucking around. This girl's smart. And thus want to have a serious relationship with him. The problem is that he doesn't want to communicate with me emotionally. He said he likes me and enjoys having time with me. I told him what relationship I want, a deep, connected, serious relationship that could help each other. And when I asked, do you see yourself getting married in the near future? He says, I'm too young to think about marriage. He's an English test developer in the best university in South Korea. Cool. And he is smart, self-disciplined, picky guy with high demanding. You could tell he's a little arrogant just by the photo. I think it's a loss in translation. Who is highly demanding, maybe? I am also the girl that lives decently. I don't club, party, or drink. And I work out and live every day positively. We have good chemistry. The sex is great. I gave him the best blowjob ever. Am I being too naive to think about this? How could I win over his heart completely? Okay, so I did a little bit more investigating. We had a little bit more emails. You've only been dating him a month. Okay, you're gonna scare him the fuck away. If not, you already are. Okay, look, and I will tell you what's happening here in North America, because Canada and the United States economy are more or less the same. Our economies have been slowing down since pretty much the 1960s, and this latest generation of 20-something, 30-something men, even my age, early 40-somethings, we've endured probably the worst job market long-term in the history of the United States. The baby boomers did endure the Volcker recession. If you want to look it up, it was the early 80s, late 70s. But in terms of getting a job, paying off student loans, getting to the point that we could get married, let alone think about a family or kids, it just hasn't happened. I had a vasectomy simply because I knew not knew, but I didn't know for certain. But I feared I'd never be able to support a kid because I could barely support myself. And as the Gen X and the millennial generations have grown up and become of age and graduate from college and try to get jobs in these fields, not to mention be saddled with $100,000 of student loans, that has postponed any idea, any concept of getting married, having kids, and buying a house. Now, I can't speak to this individual specifically, but I can almost bet that he finally made it. Like, he's 33, he's still relatively young. He's in this very enviable position. He seems to be doing good, and he is not going to fuck it up. He's making good money. For the first time probably in his life, he doesn't have to worry about food, clothing, or shelter. And now in come you, little 23, cute as a button, gorgeous and pretty, hot and young. That's fine, that's great. And in a month, you're already pecking him about marriage and what his future plans is. You're going to scare every North American guy away. You're going to drive them away. And that's just, you'll drive any man away. Even if the economy was great, if you're dating a guy for a month and you start interrogating him about marriage and children and weddings and bullshit and commitment, every guy will go fucking screaming. All right? So you have to stop that now. All right? The second thing you have to do is realize it's a two-person equation, and both parties are of equivalent power. It is not, how can I get him to, he has to want to. You don't control him. Banging on him will just drive him further away. You have to make him want to do that. Now, I think this is way too early in the relationship. You've only been dating a month. Just have fun. Don't fuck it up. But after like 6 months to a year, then maybe start saying, hey, this has been fun and all, but are you gonna, do you see us getting married? And that's a legitimate question. That's enough time and you're not going to scare him away. But God almighty, that now's not the time to bring up marriage. Especially since he's got his career and everything going on. So, and you don't have your act together either, no offense, but you're still going to go to school. You don't have a job, and now you're thinking marriage and kid. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is not the trailer park or the ghetto where we just spit out kids and then worry about it, okay? In the educated world and successful world, we get our shit together first, we pay off our debts, we get careers, then we get married, then we have a honeymoon period where there's a lot of fucking going on. A lot of sex, a lot of fluids, a lot of everything. And after that is done, then we think about children. Okay, so I know in the United States you see people in the ghetto spitting out kids and collecting a government check. I know you see in Wyoming all the people out there spitting out kids by the time they're 14 having government. Yeah, and we call those people losers, and you can see it because their lives suck. But for people like the guy that you're interested in, who's overseas at the top university, has an enviable position, this guy is playing his cards right, all right? His career and his survival is number one. And now you're going to threaten that with Terry. So back off. All right, keep doing what you're doing. Stay sexy, stay thin. And I know you said that you're kind of overweight for Korean men or for Asian males' taste. Not for Americans. We got land whales over here. You are perfect. And here's the other thing: is think about dating other guys. All right, don't hit this guy up with serious shit. Don't tell him to shit or get off the pot. You go find some other guys. All right, if he's not going to commit, then fine. You have the right to go find other guys. And I'd recommend, I mean, I know you're in Korea, but by God, if you came to the United States or Canada, you would just kill. Because even though you may have some career problems, you're trilingual. You're very pretty. You're in shape. You're nice. You think about men. Maybe a little bit aggressive on the marriage thing. But you're a catch. I mean, you come here, really, just look at people of Walmart. You would come here and you would be in the top 5% of attractive women in their 20s. Easily. Top 1% of all women of all ages. So it's, and you combine that with the fact that you still seem to be traditional. You haven't been corrupted by feminism. Oh, you could come here and you could just pick and choose whatever guy you want. And I think that you would find many men who would be agreeable to marry. I know one guy right now probably marry you up right away. He's 42. He's probably a little old for your taste. Oh, but shit, I'll show him your picture if you don't mind. And I bet you he'd be like, oh, okay. He's a good-looking guy, too. But I'm just saying, don't think this is the only guy. You're 23. He's 33. Most 30-something-year-olds, when they see a 23-year-old, it's like, this is a play toy. This is something to have sex with, especially if they're career-driven. All right, so enjoy it. Relax. Have fun. Knock it off with the marriage shit. And if 6 months go by and you guys are still having fun saying, hey, are we going somewhere? You thinking about marriage now? And he says, oh, no. I say, okay, you know what? I am thinking about marriage, and I'd like to find someone before I get too old and I can't date anybody anymore. And then you go find some other guys. But I think right now at your status, you've only been dating a month. For fuck's sake, you guys aren't serious. You aren't a thing. You aren't an item. You're not a couple. Go find another guy or 6 or something like that. So, anyway, hope that helps. Yeah, that's the other thing. You work out. You sent me that. You work out. God bless you. Okay, you'll do fine. You're going to do fine because you stay in shape, you stay pretty, and you're aiming to be a professional. You're going to do fine. If this one doesn't work, trust me, there are plenty of desperate, thirsty men all across this frickin' globe. So, best of luck. Toodles.